What is going on, guys? I am Samuel and welcome back to Louisiana. I'm about to hop in my Tundra, but not for very long because my uncle actually needs to borrow my truck for the day, and in exchange, I'm getting to take his Jeep around. This is gonna be a blast. He's got a Wrangler 392. Let's go do this swap. Now, what my uncle doesn't know, I mean, it's common courtesy when you pick up someone's vehicle to turn it with a full tank of gas. I'm actually going to be returning his Jeep with some new speakers in it. Hopefully he's not too upset and they sound way better than his stock ones, but yeah, we're going to be giving him a little surprise and I'm stoked. Thank you for the Jeep. Here's your Tundra for the day. So this right here is the Jeep that I'm borrowing from my uncle for the day. It's a Jeep Wrangler 392. Got a big block V8 in there, a Hemi engine, and I have the keys to it. And what we're gonna be doing, like I said, is installing some aftermarket speakers in this thing. So instead of dropping a whole new set of speakers in, we're gonna be using TERRA acoustic speakers to just replace the two front speakers in the Jeep. So if you look in the front of the Jeep, there's a speaker on the passenger side and a speaker on the driver's side. And with TERRA acoustics, it is so simple to upgrade the sound quality of the speaker system in your vehicle because all you do is rip out those two stock speakers and replace them with the aftermarket ones from TERRA Acoustics. They include a tweeter and supposedly they completely change how your audio sounds in the Jeep. But before I do that, let's ride around and play some music and just see what the stock speakers sound like. Probably not gonna sound that great, but at least I'll be able to compare it. And I'll get some time to drive the Jeep. Okay, so we're about to back it out of the garage and then we're gonna play some tunes and see what the stock speakers sound like. I'm really interested to see how much of a difference I can tell after we upgrade these speakers. Hopefully he doesn't mind that my phone's connected to his CarPlay. It's a little hard to appreciate the music over the loud exhaust, but you know, it doesn't sound terrible. I think we can make it sound better. Let's hear a little bit more. Yeah, I've had enough of that. Let's go put in some TERRA acoustic speakers. But I think the best sound when you're driving a 392 isn't the speakers, it's that exhaust. Man, that sounds good. It's better than my Tundra. That was a nice drive. Let's go unbox the speakers. I've yet to see what these look like. Although when I got them for his Jeep, I think I have some parts that are color matching, gonna match his accent color of bronze. So we're gonna see what these look like. Here's some things. We have a little sticker. Here what your Jeep adventures have been missing. Hopefully it'll make it a little bit more fun. This looks like some tools. If I only need 2 tools, and that's really gonna make this process easy. I'm not sure what's in this little package, and I'm not sure what's in this little package. Let's open the smaller one first. I think these right here are the actual speakers. They're bronze, they look really nice, and they feel really high quality. And then this, I'm guessing, is going to be the covers that actually go on the dash, and that's what you see. Yes, it is, and this is the color matched part, bronze, just like the accent color on the 392. So this will be the only visual difference that he'll see in his Jeep, but it's gonna fit everything else because all the 392 accent colors are bronze. It should fit in really well. Let's go drop these in. It should be about a 5-minute install as long as I don't mess anything up. We'll see if a country boy can install some speakers. So tool number 1 of doing this install is this little orange crowbar. I've got to use this to pop off these speaker covers right here. It's got to grab that little lip and then pop it up. There we go. And just like that, we've revealed the factory speakers. Now I gotta get the passenger side. Now we're on to the passenger side. Just got a couple clips. That last one's way in the back. And thank you, Jeep, for making your vehicle so easy to take apart. Like I've said before, we're not installing any new speakers in this Jeep. We're only taking out the stock ones and replacing them with TERRA acoustics. And the cool thing about these TERRA acoustic speakers that are gonna sound so incredible is they have a pretty huge 80mm driver, but they come with a 20mm tweeter, which is gonna make the high end of music sound so much better. So I've only gotta take out 2 bolts and then bolt these in. Once I'm done with the orange crowbar, I only have 1 tool left, and that's this little socket to take out the 2 bolts holding the stock speakers in. There's not any room at all on the top of that to get a full-size ratchet in. So instead, I'm gonna use this little tiny crescent, and I have enough room to go in there, grab it, and then I can break it loose. Oh, look at that, it's free by hand. But the one thing you don't wanna do in an install is lose your screws. We gotta keep up with that. And number 2 should be plenty easy to take out. We have a lot of room for it. Out comes the second screw, make sure not to drop it. And now the stock speaker should be free and ready to pull out of the dash. Okay, now before I uncouple this, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bolts out of the driver's side speaker. Just gotta use my crescent and break that first bolt free. Now after this, I can get it by hand. All right, now I've got both these screws loose. I just gotta pull them out. And the driver's side speaker is removed. So there's only one little wire holding in the stock speaker, so we're just gonna pop that out, and we just got a little clip that we have to clip in on the new one. So we just gotta connect this clip right here. And now our new TERRA acoustic speaker is installed. We just gotta drop that in and reserve that cord for the tweeter. Now the actual improvement in TERRA acoustic speakers, the tweeters, comes installed in the cover that actually goes on the dash. You can see the back of the tweeter right there. And to make sure you can plug it in, you have to leave this little tail sticking out of the speaker in your dash. So I've got this installed. I just gotta tighten these two stock screws down, and then we'll be ready to install this tweeter cover. So now if you notice, there's a bronze speaker there, and there's a bronze speaker here, which means our TERRA acoustic speaker install is done, minus the speaker covers, which include the tweeter. So this is the driver's side speaker cover. I just have to plug this in, and now our tweeter's installed and ready to go. We just gotta put that cord somewhere and then snap this back into those clips. The last little bit's in, and down it goes. There's one TERRA acoustic speaker. Clips just gotta go snap. And now we put this cover on. All right, and we are installed. Now that I've got these speakers on, let's take a second to appreciate how well they match this 392. First off, there are bronze tow hooks, bronze emblem for the Rubicon, bronze on all the badges, little bronze tow hook on the rear, and to finish it off, bronze tweeter rings on those TERRA acoustic speakers. Let's listen to these for the first time. And if you don't have a 392, you can customize your TERRA acoustic speaker rings to be any color you want. You can customize them and order whatever color, but these are matched to my uncle's 392. I think he's gonna love it even more. That sounds good every time. All right, we have it in drive. Let's get some tunes so we drive this Jeep. What do they sound like with a tweeter? I have a song with some higher range notes that we should be able to hear. Oh! It sounds so good! You can hear every note so clearly. Wow! I cannot believe how good this sounds. Even at the lower volumes and the high volumes, there's no distortion of the audio, and the high notes are so crystal clear. I did not expect just two speakers swapping out to be so drastically different from the stock. It is incredible. I just want to jam out all day. Let's go drive this Jeep, have some fun. This is a good Jeep audio right here. These sound really good, man. I have upgraded my uncle's Jeep. I hope he appreciates it. Let's get it home. Well, I think this Jeep install has gone great. I had a lot of fun putting their speakers in, and I hope my uncle enjoys them. They really made a difference in the sound quality, and I hope he has a blast listening to his music on these. They look great with this Jeep, and they sound great, so I've got to get the Jeep back to him, and he's supposed to be on his way right now. In fact, here he is bringing my truck back, and man, I never get to see my own truck being driven, but that looks really good. So hopefully he appreciates his speakers and he's not too upset. I just got to give him this key. Let's go see what he thinks. So I did a little upgrade on your Jeep. I hope you like it. You got some new speakers. We're gonna end it there. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun putting the speakers in the Jeep, and I know my uncle's gonna appreciate it. He seemed pretty stoked that I'd upgraded it for him because he didn't even know about it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your grandma, go upgrade your grandma's car, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.